You've worked with really funny people.
Yeah. I work with
who do you
guys.
think is funny? Like, who do you love?
That's a good question.
Right now, or who I worked with?
Either.
The guy I worked with that was the funniest was Chris Farley.
Oh, yeah.
By a million miles. He was like, he could,
All the time funny.
Yeah, everyone was laughing, like, and he's one of those guys get anyone, like a dumb person or a smart person or an old person or a little kid or anybody. He could get people that didn't like him to laugh. So it was really nice. Where are you guys all looking?
Like there's
There's
a
a
picture of you two together.
Oh, look at that.
And you were in a movie together, too.
Except that's not Chris Farley, but it's a picture.
Wasn't that him?
No, it was.
That's just another fat guy.
My favorite Chris Farley is the fat guy in a little coat.
Yeah, that was the funniest. He used to always do that at the show. That's why they put it in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He'd always do it at the show. And David would get really mad at him.
David Spade.
Yeah, because he'd always find David's coat. And then he'd come into the room and go
rip
back,
that
and it would always rip, and David would chase him and stuff, and he'd always do this. Because David always wore like cool jackets to get girls or whatever.
Did it work?
Behind the scenes of that.
Yeah, David gets girls like crazy.
Heather Locklear.
Yeah, like insanely
one.
beautiful
It's
girls.
because
Tell us about Chris Farley going from one hot dude to Chris Farley.
Oh, man,
I
he's the
can't
funniest.
tell you, like, the love I feel for Farley and his sketches. Was he the guy, even off camera, that just walked into the room and lit it up? Because according to your book, there was stuff you don't even see where he's nude and pretended to be a salad and things are going on. And please
He
tell.
liked being nude, and he would come in and he'd go, "I'm a girl, I'm a little girl." He'd tuck, go, "I'm a little girl." But anyways, yeah, he was the funniest guy, and he would always make everybody laugh. Like he'd just go out on the street and make everybody laugh. And you know what he could do? He could fall. Like I remember, we all tried this. We all went on the stage and tried this because he would fall into a breakaway table, and he could fall straight without putting his hands out.
Oh my gosh.
And if you try to do it, you always put your hands out. It's survival. You have survival instinct, and he didn't have that survival instinct.
Well, he learned early on that the fall was funny for him.
Yeah.
And it would have his signature move.
Yeah.
Did you see him later in life when it seemed like things were getting bad and he was sort of in trouble?
Yeah, I did. The last thing he did was work on a film that I was, a motion picture that I was in. So that's the last thing he ever did. So I thought he would be fine, though, because he was a giant man with huge constitution, And he'd take like a steak and he'd put a big piece of butter on each bite of his steak.
Oh my gosh.
So everything about him was just giant. And so I thought, oh, this guy will never die. I was worried about Spade. Because he was a little frail guy, you know what I mean? Like Farley was this big, giant, So I never worried about him. But he never thought he was funny, which was bizarre because everybody was always laughing whatever he said.
That was the sadness.
He was the best.
It was sad because he said, like, I wish I was funny like Belushi. And I was like, Belushi wasn't funny. Like, he was a good actor, but, when you saw him interviewed, he was kind of a dark guy. Melancholy, guy. Farley, that night was the first night I ever met Farley. It was your first night on the show.
We all sat around and watched you when we were cheering you on, buddy.
And Farley, he took me. He never met me before in his life, And he took me back. He said, "I got to tell you a secret about SNL."
Oh, yeah.
Took me all the way to the back in Mohawk.
Like the woods. This is the woods.
No, within the.
Okay, the hotel, right?
In the hotel, and he secreted me into this room, and he locked it, and he made sure it wasn't bugged and everything. He said, "I got a secret to tell you." I was very, honored to have this. And then his secret was, he said, "This doesn't go past these walls. Pat is a woman."
My first guest was the starting defensive lineman and nose tackle for his high school football team in Wisconsin. But you know him from his work on Saturday Night Live. Please welcome number 59, Chris Farley.
Go in, by God, you better learn to stick your nose in there. Now, you've been sitting here resting on your laurels thinking, hey, I can take it easy now that Chevy Chase isn't in the picture. put my feet up on the desk and phone in the show. Well, by God, I got a couple of words for you. You better get your act together. Andy Richter, my God, he sits there and he thinks that he's sitting squat-legged listening to some sacred cow. Andy, you keep that up, young fella. You're gonna be sitting squat-legged while you're living in a van down by the river. How about you, young fella? You got... My God, what do we got here? We got a big curtain. Oh, big showbiz curtain. Oh, look at this thing, huh? Well, you keep this curtain around here. I got two things I can do with that. I can towel dry after the shower and wipe my rear end with it. Hey, look at here. Matt's Limer. Hey, Matt's is gonna play little drums. Hey, zip it, pal. Your showbiz antics won't give you jack squat. We got a heck of a crowd here tonight. Look at this audience. Yeah! Hallelujah! Look at you! I can't see real good. Looks to me like it's golf outing. You people, you're gonna go back to Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, or wherever you're from. Your neighbors are gonna say, "Hey, say, I heard you went to Conan O'Brien's show. By God, you have a good time?" Well, you're gonna be sitting there saying, "I shoulda, woulda, coulda." Now, old Matt's gonna keep an eye on you, so you better get your act together.
You're the man.
Scared as hell.
You're the man.
Hold me. I need you to hold me.
No, I won't be holding you.
I'm pretty nervous. Thanks a lot for having me.
Well, thank you very much for being here.
Show.
I enjoy the work you do on Saturday Night Live. I think you're very funny and bring a great deal of energy to the show. And you and I have met a couple of times when I used to work back over there. And
What's happening, David?
Now, and I mentioned last night I thought you might be goofy, and I was just wondering, the same way I thought Sharon Stone might be nuts, if that's a fair assessment or if I missed something. Do people recognize that in you, or is it? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I rest my case.
I'm not quite all there. No, it's I am pretty goofy, but I'm scared to be here, and so I was asking them, a whole bunch of people about, what I should do, and, because it's my first time, and you're the king. And, yeah, this is the man! Woo! Come on this show! So, I asked a bunch of people, what I should do.
You talk to your folks?
Yeah, I called up my dad, and my dad said, "I watch Letterman, and he's the best. Just watch it. Watch what you do. Keep your guard up, because he can tear you apart. Just look nice. Don't look like a slob." And so I go, "Well, Dad, if he says anything, I'll probably just laugh or something like that." And he goes, "Don't look like an idiot." Laughing there. No,
but Chris, the next time you come back, and I would like you to come back, just see that you button these little things here. That's all it is. Presentation is everything in this business. Now, do your folks watch your weekly show, Saturday Night Live? Do they see you do the various characters and so forth?
Yeah, sometimes I like to call them and see the show, like that Chippendales thing. My mom said, "I'm going to have to wear a Halloween mask into town because of the neighbors. Stop taking your clothes off." So that was kind of embarrassing, but
it looks to me, compared to the videotape we saw, that you might have lost some weight.
Yeah, I've been trimming up a little bit. I go down to this fat farm down in Hilton Head, and it was funny because I was down there with there's a lot of older people there, you know, and so I was doing some of the things that they have is aerobics class, and so I was in class with a whole lot of like older or larger women and me, and so I was looking in the mirror and we were dancing to aerobics class. It was like, since you've been gone, oh, that's left is a band of gold, and you say, come on, memory, you have seen, since you've been gone. Come on, Jake, come on. Oh, that's all the memory.
Wow.
Oh, God. Okay.
Very, very impressive.
And, yeah, so I was back in Wisconsin.
No.
And then I always ask Mom, I can't breathe.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Put your face right in there.
Oh, that's yours, sorry.
That's all right. It's not mine anymore. It's yours now. No, it's not mine.
No?
I imagine you used to play football as a young man, didn't you?
I played a little ball.
Played a little ball, did you?
Sure I did. Look at those guys.
Now, were you good?
I was, actually, I was pretty good. I was all city, Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Can you show us your stance?
I can get down in a three-point for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You keep your wits shoulder width apart. Hi, honey, how are you? Yeah, I'll give you a 32 belly option right in your melon. All right, what you do, when you get your three-point under you, you make darn sure your feet are shoulder width apart, and you get down in the squat position. You come out, and you give them a shiver. All right. You saw my grunt?
It's an attractive look. Yeah.
Look at my mom's freaking out. Look at my mom's freaking out. She's here tonight. She's the one that told me to bring out all the Packer stuff. She was like, now, Christopher, why don't you bring out...
Christopher, yeah?
Christopher, they always tell me what to do when I come on the show, Jay. And
Well, that's good.
my mom and dad, and then my mom goes, Christopher, you should bring out what Barbara Ann got you for Christmas. And then so, she got me this Packers Damn It doll. There you go.
A damn it doll? How's that? I don't understand.
I guess the idea is if the Packers are in trouble or something like that, you bang it on the table and go, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
You're beautiful.
You that too, Jay?
Thank you very much.
Sorry about that. God!